Mattyvison.com. Thank you, Ray Finkel, for stopping by. Great perspective on the NFL weekends. Look, it's the doctor, and here come the honorable judge. It's Muggsy. You know what that means? This is the sports report for today, January 23rd, 2012. Anything happen yesterday?
Well, yeah, after the Ray Finkel reference, I think that was a good segue into talking about the Ravens and New England Patriots game yesterday. New England finished off the AFC Championship by winning 23-20.
Connor goes very happy.
Woohoo! Even though Brady didn't play as well as I thought he could have.
He was injured, I heard.
Ravens had a chance to tie it up with, in the last seconds, and Billy Cundiff missed what was a chip shot field goal. How about that?
32 yards, and the laces were definitely not in on that.
Laces
were
out,
in.
Dan.
Yeah, that was. I don't think anyone in the right mind thought he was going to miss that field goal. But hey, anything can happen in football.
Yeah, I think the kickers have they have this mindset anymore that the timeout's coming from the opposing coach. That Belichick didn't call it.
It's a very thankless job to be a kicker because if you make a field goal, you're supposed to make it. And if you miss it, people hate you, and
Yeah, but that's your one job to do.
That's your one job to do.
You think this guy's going to be around next year?
The Ravens?
No.
Maybe not the Ravens, but he'll be a pro kicker. He's had a pretty good career so far.
Yeah, this is your agent calling. Canadian Football League, they don't want to take my calls. Price Chopper has some offers to bag groceries next year. Sorry, keep your Pro Bowl ring. Sorry.
And he was a Pro Bowl kicker.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him, personally. I feel bad.
This had nothing to do with Flacco, as you said. Ed Reed was calling him out early in the week, and Flacco had him in that position, and they should have had the game won.
They almost had the game won. He threw a perfect pass to Lee Evans in the corner. He just couldn't secure the ball before the defender
couldn't get the second foot down,
which was the biggest play of that game. Is by
like I said, the Ravens. Like I said last week, the Patriots have one of the worst. They have the second worst defense in the NFL, but it's plays like that where they only give up 21 points a game.
Yeah, they have a classic "I'm going to hold water" here defense. They're not going to give up too many points, and I think we'll get into the Super Bowl predictions next week. But I don't expect them to give up many points in the Super Bowl either. But they just grind out victories. I think they had 10 in a row now. Flacco flat out outdueled Brady pretty much. Brady didn't have his best.
Outplayed Brady.
He didn't have his best performance.
Brady threw two interceptions, I think.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
He only had the one rushing touchdown on the fourth and goal in the fourth period.
Yeah, Flacco looked, good for him. He looked good. I feel bad. I feel happy that he actually contributed because he was getting all these people already looking for a new quarterback. Who could be a better quarterback?
I'll take him in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that first quarter though didn't appreciate much confidence. They had the handcuffs on him in that first quarter,
and they often do that. And that's a lot of the problem with him is they don't have much confidence in him by the way they call their plays.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm a judge, so I got the law firm of Ben Jarvis Greenells. That was another one of those stakes. The schematic. Getting him the football more than
Bill O'Brien. That was a great idea. You never think, how do you beat a bully? You go right at them sometimes, and they went right at them in the first half, especially with Green Ellis, and maybe that was the difference in the game.
Green Ellis is the place to be. Yes.
Wrong place there, Manny.
Oh, all right, sorry.
You're out of order here.
Yeah.
I'm out of order. You're out of order. This whole network's out of order. That was my Eric Connors.
That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Good game though.
Yeah, do your Billy Cundiff.
Do good.
Wide right.
Hi,
Wide
welcome
left.
to Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Poor Billy Cundiff. There was another GOAT in the other game. Are we ready to go over that now?
Oh, no. Why don't we
Another
just
scapegoat?
take a little small break right here, and then we'll come up after the break. We'll talk about another fantastic football game. Stay tuned.
Mattyvision. All good, all day.
Boy, you are completely out of your mind.
And action.
I dream big!
All right, you gotta stand still though.
What? You're watching Mattyvison.com, and I dream big.
You're watching Mattyvison.com, and I dream big.
Back from the break, we're still in the middle of the NFL playoffs. I think we're going to the NFC.
Kicking over to the NFC and
Doctor.
another highly contested battle.
Classic.
It's gonna go down as a classic. It really is. The Giants survived and eventually beat the 49ers 20-17 in overtime.
Overtime.
It seemed like, I don't want to put it like no team wanted to win this game because their defenses sure played like they did, but no offense could drive, especially in the overtime period, to get in field goal range. It all came down to what for a game like that, a lot of times what decides it is a bonehead play or a big turnover, and they got a little of both from Kyle Williams. He fumbled
the backup
twice.
Backup punt returner after Ted Ginn Jr. left last week's game.
Yeah, who would have ever thought that Niners would have died to have Ted Ginn Jr. Playing in that game?
And I'm going to make a nice little point here. The first punt went off his foot. You have every right to blame him for that. He had no business for that. But the second one, the one in overtime that set up the winning field goal, I can't blame him because the way the 49ers offense had been playing, there was just no way Alex Smith was going to move the ball into field goal range himself. He was going to need a big play from either his defense or Vernon Davis. And
true, that's true. But if you look at the hit itself, the guy basically just stuck his arm out and he did not secure the ball the way
that's what
you would think a player named
Kyle
Kyle Williams, who no one heard about last month, should.
That's what a 10 git would have secured it first, fully secured it. Kyle Williams was trying to make a play, and he didn't really get the ball secured enough.
Well, long story short, ball went on the ground, recovered by the Giants, and they're basically in field goal range already.
Yes, and they were. And Eli Manning.
Wow, can I give him the Rocky Balboa Award of the playoffs? Man, he just kept getting up. Hit me harder. No, hit me harder. He's getting mad.
Knock me out. Knock me out.
Yes. Yo, listen, Peyton, you got a competition in your family now. I took my hat off right there for your brother.
Yeah, Eli's a tough sucker. He was. He's like, what did Drago say against Rocky? He's made of iron. Eli just kept getting up.
Man.
He was getting flat out popped.
32
by the 49ers.
out of 58. With obviously they couldn't run the ball, of course, against 49ers. And Eli, that was a great effort. The passes he made, but it's the incompletions that I had a problem with. A lot of those incompletions, the heart was racing because even one of those could have been. A lot of those could have easily been intercepted, including the one where the two corners collided with one another.
Yeah. He had a similar play where I think the two Niners. There wasn't that type of a collision before, but it was very close to being one when they were both there, and that's.
So
seem a little destiny for you there for the New York Giants because it could the same thing in the Packers. The Packers could easily wide open in the end zone. Could have gone the other way. Might be a little destiny here.
The Giants have just been getting those breaks going back to the regular season.
What's that say right there?
Destiny.
Destiny.
You
okay.
like pie?
Oh, it says I like pie. No, destiny. I'm telling you, the Giants just are finding a way to do it.
Yes, they are.
But and like I said, going back to the regular season, the finale against the Cowboys, those balls bouncing.
The week
those
before,
balls bouncing.
I got to go back to the week before where they played the Jets. The Victor Cruz 99-yard touchdown pass on 3rd and 10 from your own one.
Wow.
That was the turning point in their season.
It's almost as if Tim Tebow has restored some residual power from above to help these Giants.
Yeah, so Peyton Manning, he probably doesn't have to pay for a box for the Super Bowl, but now he does it because it's in Indianapolis Stadium. Now he's got a reason to watch it.
Do you think he wants his brother to have more Super Bowl titles than him?
I think
I would never want my brother.
Well,
I mean,
what,
I love
what
my
do you
brother.
got here? You got your brother in your own stadium, or you got Tom Brady dressing in your own locker room? Because the Patriots are technically the home team in this game. They'll have the Patriots locker room. They'll have the Colts complex.
I would want them to tie if that was ever possible.
Let's go 4 overtimes in that Super Bowl. Let's drag it out as long as we
It's
possibly
going to be a good
can.
Super Bowl.
It is.
We'll
It's
talk-
like the Rumble in the Jungle.
We'll
like
talk about that
Ali
next
Frey.
week.
We are going to be getting a little more in depth. We're going to talk a little strategies, a little more inside player information, a little fanfare. We'll talk about some funny questions we hear. We're trying to get press passes to go there. We're going to take a small 5-minute break, and then we're going to bang the gavel. The Honorable Muggs is putting the robe on. Stay tuned, kids. Yeah, this is Iggy with some yo-yo.
Jamaican flag. Sleeper. Forward pass.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. 2 seconds.
While you're winding, what are you watching?
You're watching Mattyvison.com.
You did a Matty.
You're watching Mattyvison.com. I dream big.
I think your string is too loose.
Wait a little bit. I'll come up.
There you go. How about rocking the cradle?
Woo!
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Getting the hang of it. Sideways rock the cradle.
Hold on.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom. Technical difficulty.
Uh-oh, we got a knot. We got a knot.
All right, we're good.
Yes,
I got
we
it.
are back for the third part of the sports report for today, January 23rd, 2012. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Take it away, Muggs.
All right. Well, Championship Sunday was a great thing, but we have to honor the passing of former Penn State head coach Joe Paterno. 409 wins in 46 seasons, 2 national championships. Whatever they say about his legacy will be made as going down the line with the trials and all that. But rest in peace, Joe Pa. We're here at the Mattyvison Sports Report. Offer our condolences to the Paterno family.
Yes.
And the extended Penn State family as well. You know, we got Matt and Shrive there who definitely are affected by this, and we wish these guys the best and nothing but the best going forward for Penn State
We are
students in football.
banging the gavel.
Okay. We're in.
Hey!
I'm in order. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, I mentioned this last week. The Lackawanna League and the Wyoming Valley Conference coaches versus cancer this coming weekend. Wyoming Valley, they play their games Thursday and Friday. The girls Thursday, boys Friday. Lackawanna League will do girls Friday and boys Saturday. A couple things. Scranton Prep and Abington Heights girls, they always they have a pink out at their game. They have pink uniforms. Students dress in pink, and that brings me to their first half championship game on Friday night at
Is that for
Carbondale.
breast cancer awareness? Is that?
Yes, breast cancer. Yes, they played for the first half title in Lackawanna League Division 1 last Friday. Abington Heights won 29-28. It was a classic defensive struggle in that game, as
A lot of dunks.
it usually
San
was.
Fran and the Giants.
Yes, it was. But it's always a good venture to go out. Like I said, the Lackawanna League, they try to get the rivalries this week, so more fans will go out. Scranton and West Scranton will be playing. The girls at West Scranton on Friday. The boys will be at Scranton High School on Saturday night. Confusion there with the time. It's the regular Saturday night start 6 o'clock JV, 7:15 varsity. 2 games at Marywood University Saturday night. We have Valley View Mid Valley at 5 o'clock. Riverside Old Forge, the Pizza Battle, 7 o'clock.
Pizza battle.
At Marywood University.
That's a very good venue to watch basketball too. If no one's ever been to Marywood University, it's nice. It's very comfortable and it's great.
Yes, it is. I want to West Scranton Wrestling. I want to give a shout out there. They had 2 big wins last week over Honesdale in their league, and then they went down to Lake Lehman, which is always a double-A powerhouse. In our district, they went down there and won 34-33 over Lake Lehman. Could you believe that?
I can't.
Coach Fox.
The other Fox, it was John Fox had him on Wednesday because Paul Fox, he gave birth. His girlfriend gave birth.
Paul gave birth? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was in the
girlfriend.
Yes, yeah.
They're a couple foxy dudes.
Yeah, so John Fox led the team.
John led them. Very good.
To that 36-31.
That's a huge victory.
Yes, they're 3-0 in the division. They wrestle straight this coming Wednesday at Scranton High School gym, and then they finish out Delaware Valley in the league. Then the wrestling schedule's always crooked because they'll have districts next week, district duels. So a lot of things will be putting them out there. Let me see, what else can I think of real quick here?
Improvise.
I can't improvise.
You're like Drew Carey.
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey of sports.
I'm not the Drew Carey.
How about? Oh no, we're doing.
1,000 points to Matty.
Okay, 1,000 points to Matty. Thank you.
What team do you think Cundiff and Kyle Williams will be on next year? Is the XFL still available?
You might be coaching.
They still have
San Jose.
They still have an arena football league somewhat. They don't have a local team anymore.
They'll be playing for Bon Jovi next year.
Yes. Hello,
Hi.
Brian Maletsky.
Very scary. We banging the gavel, Muggs?
Gang the babble, not bang the gavel.
Gavel is banged. On a small side note here for the Sports Report, welcome back, Mick Foley. What can I say? Bang, bang! Him and Jericho coming back to the WWE.
I know.
Cut that up. Jericho and Foley make Raw that much better. All right, we're going to take off here for the week. Thank you for all our new viewers. We're averaging a whole 60 hits a week for now. Let's see if we can double that by next week. Coming up after the break, Dan Marino. Who'd have thought? You're watching Mattyvison.com. Isotoners.
We should have the Jericho music for the outro of this.
The Jericho music, yeah, I have that. We dream big.